The changing paradigm of cinema heroes in Telugu Land. In the Telugu-speaking states of India, cinema heroes are revered almost as deities. This unparalleled admiration stems from a deep cultural connection to cinema and its stars. Fans are not just passionate, they exhibit extraordinary loyalty, going to great lengths to defend their heroes and showcase their devotion. As a result, Telugu cinema boasts a unique phenomenon. Heroes with immense fan bases and highly organized, fervent fan associations. This culture of hero worship can be traced to several factors. 1. A cultural DNA of admiration for fighters. Telugu people have a long-standing tradition of admiring individuals who fight for others, a trait deeply embedded in their ethos. Whether it's a real-life war hero or someone who has made sacrifices for others, such figures hold a special place in their hearts. This sentiment extends to cinema, where fictional heroes are celebrated as champions of justice and benevolence. Even though these acts of heroism are on screen, the emotional connection they evoke mirrors real-life reverence. 2. The legacy of NTR. Blurring real and real heroes. One of the most iconic figures in Telugu cinema, Nandamuri Taraka Rama Rao, NTR, epitomized this blend of real and real heroism. Known for his portrayal of divine characters and legendary heroes, NTR transitioned into politics, becoming the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. His revolutionary policies and dedication to the welfare of the people further cemented his godlike status. Unlike many political figures, NTR's downfall wasn't tainted by corruption, but rather personal issues, which only strengthened his legacy. In many ways, NTR's story parallels that of M.G. Ramachandran, MGR, in Tamil Nadu, where the distinction between real and real heroes blurred, deepening the worship of such figures. 3. Fan wars and the psychology of loyalty. The loyalty Telugu audiences show towards their heroes is further intensified by competitive fan dynamics. Historically, the region was led by local chieftains, fostering a group or clan mentality. This loyalty often manifested in two ways: unwavering support for one's leader and opposition to rivals. In the cinematic world, this is translated into fan wars, where devotion to one hero is reinforced by disloyalty or rivalry towards another. This dynamic perpetuates and consolidates fan loyalty, making hero worship a deeply ingrained phenomenon. 4. Cinema as a way of life. For many in Telugu states, cinema is not just entertainment, it's a way of life. Watching movies, discussing them, and consuming film-related content are among the most popular pastimes. This constant engagement naturally creates strong attachments to actors, elevating them to a pedestal beyond the silver screen. In conclusion, the devotion towards Telugu cinema heroes is a multifaceted phenomenon rooted in culture, history, and the socio-psychological fabric of the region. While the paradigm of cinema heroes may evolve over time, their enduring place in the hearts of the Telugu people remains unchanged. 4.0. ChatGPT said, "The decline of hero worship in Telugu cinema. A paradigm shift." Hero worship in Telugu cinema, once an unshakable cultural phenomenon, is undergoing a seismic transformation. With changes in technology, access to content, and societal awareness, the deep-rooted reverence for mainstream cinema heroes is gradually eroding. This shift can be attributed to 4 key factors. 1. The proliferation of OTT platforms. The rise of over-the-top OTT platforms has democratized access to entertainment. Once confined to cinemas and television, the middle class and now even lower income segments have unprecedented access to diverse storytelling from around the world. Telugu audiences are being introduced to a multitude of new actors, heroes, and narratives. As the number of on-screen heroes multiplies, the exclusivity of mainstream cinema stars diminishes. Viewers begin to split their admiration among various actors, diluting the concentrated fan worship that has defined Telugu cinema for decades. Over time, this widespread exposure also leads audiences to recognize that their long-revered heroes are not unique, but part of a vast industry. 2. The rise of real hero stories. OTT platforms have also provided a stage for biographies, documentaries, and real-life hero narratives. These stories often highlight the struggles, sacrifices, and genuine contributions of real-world heroes, individuals who have made tangible impacts on society. This emerging genre offers a stark contrast to the fictional heroics of cinema, prompting audiences to reassess the value of their devotion. The more audiences learn about real-life heroes, the more they realize the depth and significance of their achievements compared to the fabricated heroism of on-screen characters. This awareness is slowly reshaping perspectives, particularly among younger generations. 3. Social media and the blurring of real and real lives. One of the psychological factors behind hero worship in Telugu cinema has been the perception that on-screen heroes embody justice, bravery, and altruism. However, with the advent of social media, the curtain separating actors' real and real lives has lifted. Audiences now have a window into the personal lives of their favorite stars. They see that these actors face struggles, make mistakes, and live lives far removed from their on-screen personas. This transparency diminishes the psychological pedestal on which fans once placed them. While the current generation of fans may still carry remnants of the old mindset, the next generation, raised in an era of digital exposure, will view these heroes more holistically. They will see the characters on screen and the individuals off screen simultaneously, breaking the illusion of infallibility that sustains hero worship. 4. The erosion of heroic idealism. The Pushpa incident. The recent Pushpa 2 theatre incident has amplified the perception of Telugu cinema heroes as symbols of elitism rather than saviors of the masses. Following a tragic fan death linked to a theatre incident, the industry's response, or lack thereof, revealed a stark disconnect between the on-screen heroism fans adore and the real-world actions of these stars. The public expected an empathetic response from the industry, perhaps in the form of calls for improved safety measures or gestures of support for the deceased fan's family. Instead, the narrative became centered on the actor involved in a minor legal issue, with the industry rallying around him while ignoring the tragedy. This incident has laid bare the chasm between the expectations set by on-screen portrayals and the reality of the industry's priorities. For many fans, this moment marked a significant disillusionment with the hero worship culture. Conclusion: a watershed moment. The worship of Telugu cinema heroes is not disappearing overnight, but the cracks in the foundation are becoming increasingly visible. The convergence of OTT content, real-life hero narratives, social media transparency, and incidents that expose the industry's elitism is leading to a profound shift. As audiences grow more discerning, the once unquestioned adoration for Telugu cinema heroes is giving way to a more nuanced understanding. This moment may well be the beginning of the end for the era of unbridled hero worship in Telugu cinema.